The way animals look is really interesting to me, and this is one of my favorite books, How to Hide a Crocodile. A crocodile is very large, and it's bumpy and greenish brown, but it blends really well like this floating debris in a lake or in a pond. Do you see the crocodile? This green snake really stands out when it's next to the red flowers on the stick, but surrounded by leaves, it blends in really well. This is a mata-mata. It's a kind of turtle. It blends really well with the leaves on the ground. And this python blends really well with the yellow and brown leaves that it has to wriggle through. Can you see any animals in this picture? Here's a fish, and there's his eye. This stonefish is textured to match the coral that it lives in, and some of that coral is red. This flounder is speckled like the bottom of the water that it lives in. This moth is shaped and colored like the leaves that it sits on, and so is this frog. Notice the points above its eyes that look like the points on a leaf. Why do animals want to blend with their surroundings? Well, some of them want to hide as they are hunting, and some want to hide from being hunted. Both predators and prey use camouflage. It looks like there's no way this fish could hide. It's so colorful. But when we look at the environment that it lives in, we can see why it has so many colors. Here's something that you can do at home, an activity where you can camouflage your own animal. So the first thing I'm going to do is draw a butterfly for myself. Now, a butterfly is symmetrical. That means the two sides of the butterfly are going to be the same shape. Lots of animals are symmetrical. So I am going to cut my paper. And then I'm going to fold my paper in half. And I'm going to draw half of a butterfly on it. So I think my butterfly is going to have a wing like that, and then one like that. And then I'm going to cut it out. And I'm going to unfold my butterfly. The two sides are the same, so I'm going to flip it over. Now I want my butterfly to be camouflaged in its surroundings. So I have a tablecloth that we use. And it's very colorful and it reminds me of the rainforest. So the first thing I want to do is decide whether or not my butterfly is camouflaged. Not very well, although there is some white in the tablecloth. So I might leave a little bit of white on my butterfly. Now, there's definitely some red, not much yellow, definitely some purple. I don't see any blue. There's some green, but I think the darker green might be better. Definitely some orange. So I'm going to use these 4 colors on my butterfly. Now the next thing I want to look at is shapes, because sometimes animals use shape to camouflage. So I see some straight lines, but I also see some curves. So I might do a little bit of a curve on one part of the wing. And I'm going to do the same thing on both sides. To keep the symmetry of my butterfly. And then there's also some straight lines, so I think I will do some straight lines here. And there are a few sort of dots there's a curve here in this area, this purple curve. So I might do a purple curve. And there's a lot of purple filled in, so I think I'll color that in. Put in a little bit of red. Right. I'm going to do a little bit of green around the edge, but I am going to leave some white because there is some white in my background. Okay, I think I need a little more orange. All right, now my butterfly blends a little bit better, but these are very dark colors. So I'm going to take this off of the cloth, which made it harder to color darker, and I'm going to make all of this darker because I definitely have some dark colors instead of light colors. All right, so now you can see how well my butterfly blends in. Okay, not bad. Flatten it out a little better, but it's certainly better than the white. Solid. Blends a little better. So, what I want you to do is cut out your own animal, maybe a butterfly, an insect, a bird, whatever you want to cut out, and find a background that you want to match and try to camouflage your animal, and then take a picture and send it to me. And I'll include my email address where you can send those pictures in the comments. Thanks.